Like, look at those cheekbones. So beautiful. Okay, we have a completely matte eye look. Very dramatic eyeliner, which y'all know how I feel about eyeliner. But oh, this is beautiful. It's so sultry, so glowy. I love it. And you have like cool toned lips to go with this. This is a lot lighter than I usually go for, but I really like it. And I probably will wear this with other looks. If you want to see how I did this, keep on watching. Right, I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into it. I already have a moisturizer on, and since she has like a glowy base, I put on a whole bunch of extra serum on top and underneath my foundation, or my moisturizer. And I use the Estée Lauder Advanced Night Repair, and I might actually mix this in with my foundation today as well. But, come on, focus. There we go, okay. But I'll go ahead and start with my eyebrows. She has very like thick eyebrows and like a very natural, like she doesn't have like a very defined shape. So I'm just gonna fill in some sparse areas and then I'm just gonna use some like brow pomade to set everything down. I'm not putting too much product in there because she doesn't have very heavy brows, and her brows are a pretty light color, and I can't really change my eyebrow hair colors. What I'm trying to do is trying to brush most of my brow hairs up, especially towards the front and the end. I'm not sure this suits me, but we'll work with it. Okay, there we go. Wow, look at that. Oh, and I'm using the Magical Girl Brow Lift Sculpting Wax lid. This pretty much looks like how I normally do my brows, just a little fluffier because I'm brushed all the hairs up. I'm gonna prime my lids with the AOA like stick concealer, and this is in the shade Porcelain. And I'll blend that in with a fluffy brush. And I'm gonna also bring it all the way out to the side right here because her eye makeup just kind of extends. She has very like wide set eyes, not wide set eyes. She just has like a wider eyelid, I don't know. And I'm gonna try to smoke it out like how her makeup artist did. All right, I'm gonna set my eyelids a little bit with the MAC Studio Fix Perfecting Powder in Just Flirting. Just a touch. There we go. She has a very matte eye look, so today I'm going to use the Morphe 18 count matte essentials palette. This is a new buy. I know I said I wasn't going to buy more things, but here you go. It was either this or the Makeup by Mario palette, which I may still grab, but I definitely am excited to try this out. Okay, I'm gonna start with this shade right here, and I'm gonna start building my crease up. I'm just using a really fluffy brush. There's a little bit of fallout, but it's okay. And I'm gonna also kind of drag it out a little bit. And in the inner corner like this as well. My back hurts. Okay, looking good. I'm gonna grab a like a wider crease brush like that. And I'm gonna dip into this dark brown shade and define like an outer V shape. And really get the outer V like extended out here. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with the fluffy brush and use that first transition color to blend it out. Okay, now she has like a matte like gray taupey shadow on her lid, but since I have like darker shadows all over, I'm gonna use a concealer just to bring back some of like a brighter background for the taupe shadow to go on. And I'm using the AOA Top Secret Concealer in the shade Fair Ivory. It's a little yellow, but because I'm using a more gray eyeshadow, I think it'll balance out. And I'm literally tapping it because I want to focus it on the lid. Okay, looks good. And then I'm gonna use a flat brush. I'll pretty much just pack on the shadow right on top. I'm gonna use this shade right here all over the lid. It's a little dark. It's okay. I'll use another color on top of this to fix it. I think I'll dip into this shade right here and try to make it a little brighter. All right. And now on this look, she has a very dramatic like eyeliner happening, and I'm not the best with eyeliner, but I'm going to try my best to do this justice. But I'm gonna use the LA Colors eye marker in black. Just like that, it's like a felt tip. And I'll just make a big wing. And she looks like she has her wing like going straight out. So I'll do that and then fill it in at the top. How do I do this? Okay, just like that, and I'll do on my other eye. I've got the liner happening, and I did make it a little bit more dramatic, like a little wider at the end. And it's not exactly perfect, but it's fine because the liner is a little smoked out. So I'm gonna use an angled brush in the black shade in the palette, and I'm going to kind of trace over the lash line with this and make it a little softer. All right, now after the liner, I do want to deepen my crease just a little bit, or make it a little bit more dramatic. So I'm going to dip back into that dark brown shade and darken the crease. I'm going to bring that all the way in here this time. Okay, my mirroring device literally just gave out. So I'm back, and I'm gonna finish blending this out. I'm high contrast, like I have like really dark eyebrows. I dye my hair blue black, and Lily-Rose Depp has naturally lighter eyebrows and hair. So for the look to look the same on me, I have to make a little bit more dramatic. So for it to look like the same look. So this is where we're at. Now for my bottom lashes, I'm gonna take the liner brush and I'm gonna just use the dark brown shade first and pretty much line that all the way around. And then I'm gonna use a black liner and line my waterline on bottom and top. Okay, this is giving like low-key raccoon eyes, but after lashes, this will look a lot better. Now, time for lashes. I have more natural looking lash because her eyeliner is very like so dramatic. It kind of like her lashes aren't really showing. So I just have more natural set of lashes. I'm gonna use the Kiss Lash Glue and I'll be back. The lashes are on. I think I'm pretty happy with the eyes. And now with my face. She has absolutely beautiful, flawless skin. I don't have that, but she has a very glowy base, which I can try to do. I'm gonna use this Tom Ford foundation. It's the Flawless Glow Foundation. The letters are coming off, but that's what it looks like. And I have the shade 4.5 Ivory. This one is a nice glowy foundation. I just don't really use it as much because I don't really do glowy looks. But this is a beautiful foundation though. Just gonna spread it all over my face and then blend it in. I do have a very hydrated base happening, and this is almost like a serum, so it's gonna thin out quite a bit, but that's okay. I think of all my foundations, this actually is the best match, and it doesn't really oxidize as far as I remember. Ooh. If I dropped that foundation, I would have cried. Okay, does have a bit of brighter under eye, so I'm gonna go ahead with my concealer. It's that same concealer I used for my eyelids, the Top Secret Concealer by AOA Studio in the shade Fair Ivory. I'm just gonna pick up some with the brush. I'm gonna dab a little around my under eye. And this way. Okay, she has very defined features and, ugh, that's the wrong side. I'm gonna use the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Shaping Stick in light medium. And then I'll blend it out with my brush right here. Ooh, nice. Whatever's left on the brush, I'll just use on my chin. Nice. Now I'm gonna do a beautiful like cream blush, and I have the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Blush Stick in the shade Pale Petal. Did better this time. I'm just gonna do, she has it pretty much all over her cheeks, so I'm gonna put on like the apples of my cheeks. Nice. And I don't want to really move the blush around my face, so I'm going to use like a stippling brush like this and just slowly blend it out. All right, I like that. Although she has a very glowy base, I'm going to still use a little bit of setting powder right under my eyes because I just tend to crease. So just a little under my eyes. I don't want to take the glow away from the other parts of my face. Okay, and then a little on my forehead. Just a little bit. And honestly, this setting powder does have a little bit of a glow to it, so it works out. I normally set with a powder blush and a contour, but I do want to leave everything dewy and matte. So this is pretty much it for the face makeup, and now I'll just move on to the lips. This beautiful full lips. So I'm gonna line with the AOA gel lip liner in the shade Rodeo, and I'm basically gonna fill my lips pretty full and just maybe a little wider than my lip shape. Do I need to sharpen this? I'm back. I sharpened my pencil. She has a very cool tone lip, so I'm trying to stick to that. It broke. Lip liner is really creamy, but like really creamy liners just break on me. You can't sharpen it too much, that's the key. And I sharpened it too much last time. Oh my God, how much did I break off? Okay, I'll make it work. Okay, I know one of Lily-Rose Depp's, how many times am I saying that? I know one of her favorite lipsticks is Chanel, like this one in the shade Boy. I don't have Boy, but I do have one very similar to it. It's just like a deeper version of it, Moment. But this is a glossy finish, and she has more matte lip going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the Essence. This is a nude lipstick in the shade 9 Special to put on my lips. Oh gosh, okay. I'm gonna use that lip liner and darken everything just a little bit, especially around my lips. Much better. Okay, the look is complete. Do I look like Lily-Rose Depp? Probably definitely not. She's absolutely flawless, but I hope this look gives some resemblance. I don't know, this is inspired by her. So I really like how this came together, especially with dramatic eyeliner, because that's not something I typically do. And I had to make this a bit more dramatic just to go with my contrast level. Like I have very dark blue-black hair, so I have to deepen the crease. But if you do have lighter hair, lighter eyebrows, you might not need to go as dark. But I really enjoyed doing this makeup and seeing how all this comes together. If you like these type of videos, like celebrity makeup recreations, let me know, and let me know what other celebrities you want me to try. And thank you for watching.